Hello YouTube and welcome to another Doctor Who book review, and I think this is my second book review that I've done, because the other one I did was of this one here, the Doctor's Who's Who, which again was a really good book. And today I'm going to be reviewing a book called Last of the Gaderene, which you saw in my collection update video I did, which was about 6 or 7 or 8 days ago now. And as you can see on my shelf, I've got a few more books, which will be included in another collection update, which will be uploaded in a couple of weeks, hopefully. Now, this story is called Last of the Gaderene, is written by Mark Gatiss, or Gatiss, or whatever you want to say. And I've read a little bit more, like I said, because I said to the person who requested this that I would read it a bit more, so then I could give a fairly good review of it. And so far this book is really, really good. I mean, you could easily imagine this being a television story, and the Gathering making a real television monsters, which would be really cool. And this is such a traditional Jon Pertwee story, because it features units, it features the Brigadier, features all those summary locations that you see in most of his stories, and it's just a fantastic book. I mean, reading reviews of it on Amazon, it really does seem that way, and because it was given like 5 stars or something. And so if anyone wants to buy this book, I should suggest you definitely go and do it. And if you want to start on the past Doctor books, I mean, I have quite a few. I've got a few 8th Doctor books, a 2nd Doctor book, and a 6th Doctor book, which is a 50th anniversary edition, which I haven't read yet. Yeah, this would be a great one to start if you're thinking about buying the 50th anniversary books, because the reason why I got Players and Last of the Gathering was because Last of the Gathering features my favourite Doctor, and I was interested to know how Mark Gatiss would how he would write books, because obviously I've seen his television stories and they are frankly really good. And yeah, he's actually a really good writer. I mean, he's also been in Doctor Who as an actor, because he played Professor Lazarus, the young version. And yeah, he's really good. I'm quite a fan of his novels. Well, I've only got one, but yeah, I mean, if you wanted to start on the 50th anniversary books, this would be a good place to start, because I've read Beautiful Chaos and Only Human, but they're practically the only ones that I've read, and this is one I'm currently reading. And I suppose I could give a fairly good basic summary. The Doctor... Actually, you know what? We'll read the back in a minute, so you can get a rough idea of what the story would be about. So let's first of all take a look at the cover. It's a fairly basic cover. It's pretty red, and it got this nice white border with the 50th anniversary Doctor Who logo. Last of the Gathering, but the Gathering word is in a different colour, written by Mark Gatiss. We've got the 3rd Doctor there. I think it's like a picture from the Mind of Evil. And we've got some, it looks like it's paint being splodged onto the cover. And I think we've got a Spitfire. You can't really tell if it's a Spitfire from the camera, but it's a Spitfire. And you've got, I think that's meant to be the sun, like this yellow circle blob. And here you've got the 50th anniversary TARDIS, and above there you've got the bookmark, which I'm currently reading. And here you've got the side label. You've got like a picture of Jon Pertwee, like doing a pose, Doctor Who, Last of the Gathering by Mark Gatiss. And what I like about these books is you've got a number 3. For example, on the Conan Baker one, you can't really make it out. Oh wait, that's the wrong book. There we go. It's 6. And here you've got 3, so that's cool. And wait, yeah, you've got BBC books. And on this, and what I like about these books is you've got like a little wave pattern and you got each point, so 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, etc. So, Last of the Gaderene, written by Mark Gatiss, and let's take a look at the blurb. The aerodrome in Culverton has new owners, and they promise an area of prosperity for this idyllic village. But former Spitfire pilot Alex Whistler is suspicious. When black-shirted troops appear on the streets, he contacts his old friend the Brigadier Lethbridge Stewart at UNIT. The Third Doctor is sent to investigate, and soon uncovers a sinister plot to colonise the Earth. The Gaderene are on their way. And it says here, the Doctor Who 50th Anniversary Collection. 11 Doctors, classic adventures, 11 brilliant writers, 1 incredible Doctor. So I quite like that little description. And it also features on every single anniversary book. It's $7.99, and I got this from Waterstones, because I was in there at the time, and the only one they didn't have was the 10th Doctor book. But I'm not sure why they didn't have that. Probably someone bought it. And I think a lot of the past Doctor books, especially the 8th Doctor books, are really quite... They're either quite scary or they are quite violent. And I think they're not really suitable for children below the age of 10 or 12. Because an 8th Doctor book that I'm currently reading right now, which is called The Face Eater, which you'll see in my collection update. Like the end of chapter 2, that is really quite... It's probably one of the most remember scenes that I remember from that Doctor Who book, because I think Doctor Who fiction around about that period was adults. I can see why, because I think there are a lot of words in the past Doctor books which children couldn't really understand or heard of before, and it does certainly seem that way, because that 8th Doctor book is actually really good so far. But anyway, this book here, it's like I said, it's your traditional Jon Pertwee story. Lots of summary locations, which are really well described. And I think this is a surprise enemy in this story. I won't ruin it for you who it is, but you'll have to find out for yourself, guys. I know who it is because I did a quick skim through, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And so far I would give this book a 10 out of 10. It's so far a really enjoyable read, and this is probably one of my longer book reviews. I didn't really expect it to be that long. But, so yeah, if anyone wants to buy The Last of the Gaderene, then go and do it, because it makes a great start to your book collection, or anything really. So yeah, go out and buy this book, and this is 24816 Harry Williams 06 saying goodbye, and comment, rate and subscribe, and thank you.